Red Dead sont deux amis très heureux de vous retrouver pour la suite de l'aventure. Comme vous le voyez, j'ai pas pu raser ma barbe parce que j'ai pas de cheval. Voilà, mon cheval est, je sais pas où il est parti sûrement avec Abigail. Donc nous on va aller travailler. On a trois types de postes différents à faire. Donc là je pense qu'on est à l'épisode, on est presque à l'épisode 25 il me semble, ou 24 je ne sais plus. On a bientôt fini, vous inquiétez pas, il reste un ou deux épisodes encore après celui-là. Ou même trois, je ne sais plus. J'ai vu qu'il y en a qui l'avaient fait en une trentaine d'épisodes, il y en a qui l'ont fait en 27, en 28, il y en a qui l'ont même fait en une vingtaine d'épisodes seulement. Je sais pas comment ils ont fait. C'est là-dedans? Non, bah non, c'est pas là-dedans. C'est de l'autre côté, hein. À mon avis, c'est d'être dans les bois là-bas, non? Où est-ce qu'on va? Ah ouais, d'accord. Ok, c'est... ajusté. Ah, d'accord, il veut juste que je construise une clôture. Bon, on doit juste faire les mêmes tâches qu'on avait fait la dernière fois. Assez simple. Voilà, on va taper.
That's her full. Hey, you know, I was wrong about you. Turned into a fine worker, Jim Milton.
Oh, thank you. Means a lot. Hey, you think I could speak with Mr. Geddes? See if maybe he's open to offering me some guidance?
I'm sure he'd be happy to hear you speak, at least.
Thank you, Mr. Dickens.
D'accord. Elle est à la maison de Geddes. Geddes, je sais pas comment on dit. C'est celle-là, non? Oui, c'est celle-là. Ok, donc la barbe, elle a un peu poussé, j'ai l'impression.
Hey, son. How's that bull?
Fine, Mr. Milton.
Your father in? Can I have a word?
Sure, I'll just get him.
Pa!
I'm right here. What's the problem, Milton?
Sorry for the disturbance, sir.
Oh, no problem. My wife, she just began her morning discourse on the subject of my faults. Experience I think every man can relate to.
In some ways, my wife also has issues with some of the decisions I've made. Real issues.
Hmm?
Do you believe a man can change, sir?
Where is this heading?
Guess I don't know. I've tried to be a good hand. I've worked hard to secure your property.
And for that, we are grateful.
And you've paid me well besides. The thing is, I suppose, I need to get a place of my own, so I can prove to my wife that I've changed.
I understand.
But I ain't got much money. I ain't asking to borrow none. But maybe you could go to the bank and put in a good word so they could give me a loan?
A loan, huh?
So I can buy that place, Beecher's Hope?
Yes, I know it. Yes, of course, sure. It'd be my pleasure. But take my advice, Milton. Take your money and go buy passage on a boat. Go to Brazil and forget all about family. I'm just joking, son. Just make sure you deal with Ansel Atherton at the bank. He's a distant cousin. Use my name. Tell him to ask me direct himself. You'll get what you need.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I was young and dumb once, too. You'll get her back.
Ah oui, on s'en souvient de la veste. D'accord, vous avez lequel les défis d'expert en survie pour en savoir plus, consulter le journal. Alors on a Sadie pour Valentine et Abigail, je suppose, non? Ah. Votre barbe ne poussera plus sauf si vous utilisez les fortifiants pour barbe et cheveux. À chaque utilisation du fortifiant, votre barbe poussera un peu plus. Donc là on est déjà au maximum, on va pouvoir changer la barbe. D'accord. Est-ce qu'on a du coup le campement, nous? Ah oui, on a le campement, d'accord. On a toutes les armes sur notre cheval. Ok. Alors lui, il a pas le gros revolver comme on a. Hein. Ah si, il l'a. D'accord. Il a même des armes que j'avais pas. Mhm. D'accord. Ah, il a beaucoup de flingues, lui. Ah, il en a beaucoup. Ah ouais. Intéressant. Attends. Juste la carte. Soit on va là-bas, soit on va ici. Ah mais c'est pas Abigail, c'est Ansel le machin. Ouais. Bon, on va là.
I thought I told you to leave it, Bubba.
I thought to myself who this little girl thinks she's telling anything to.
Enjoy your drink in peace. I ain't got no business with you right now.
What that mean?
For the last time, leave me alone.
Or what?
What's that?
Get the hell out of here before she kills us all!
You!
Get out of here!
John Marston.
It is good to see you.
I thought I heard a rumor you was alive. Jim Milton, that you?
Guess I didn't do a real good job of hiding my identity. We didn't hear nothing about you.
You kill a feller up by Roanoke?
Sure did.
I thought that sounded like you and Abigail and Jack.
She's fine.
She was always so kind to me.
I'm looking to buy some property. Beecher's Hope, west of Blackwater. I'm kind of a farmer now. And you?
Oh, you know how it is. Bounties mostly and some other stuff, good and bad. Hey, you any interest in bounties?
I've gone straight. Sort of.
Oh, it's legal, usually.
Then, maybe.
Come on then.
What? Where are we headed?
Strawberry. Got on the run from New York. Good price for him.
What'd he do?
Rob a bank?
With a gun?
No, with a pen. He's an accountant, I think.
Très drôle.
Come on, we got a bit of a ride.
Ah ouais, c'est sûr qu'on a de la route. Hein. Jusqu'à Strawberry. D'accord. Ouais, j'ai un accent anglais incroyable, hein, vous inquiétez pas. Non, c'est faux. Allez, hop. Ok. Ah, ça fait plaisir de la revoir, ce personnage-là.
About a year back,
Okay.
we always said if we found him,
I know what we said we'd do. That ain't changed.
I didn't think
c'est
I'd
encore
see
là,
any
donc.
of you again after you left for the Yukon.
Now we came back. Didn't strike it rich, as you can see.
But you're a rancher now.
I aim to be. Probably why I can't afford it. This country's becoming real civilized. Bad folk won't be around for long.
Et ouais. Bah, ça commence bien parce que, ouais, bah ouais, c'est normal qu'il y aura plus de bandits vu que. On approche des années 1900 là. Hein. On doit être tout près. Ah, je me demande comment ils ont pu faire pour bâtir tout ça en une centaine d'années quand même. Hein. Tout ce qui est ville et tout. Ouf. Je sais pas comment ils ont fait. Ils sont rapides hein, quand même. Ah, donc c'est-à-dire que si Mika il est encore là, c'est-à-dire que Dutch aussi il est encore là. On est déjà arrivé. Hein. Avec la cinématique, c'est plus simple, plus rapide.
you can find. Like I said, feller's name is Nathan.
Ah, dans la ville, on pose des questions. Inconnues. Non, je vais poser des questions. Questionner.
You seen a bald New Yorker, name of Nathan Kirk, about 45?
No, sir. We get plenty of New Yorkers here. It's resort town, you see. The Adirondacks of the West, the mayor calls it. I can't remember any of the bastards.
Okay.
Ask in the general store or the post office. They tend to know who's in residence for the season, as we say.
Season. Good lord.
D'accord, le magasin du coup. Allez, je grimpe comme ça, moi, j'ai un peu la flemme. Donc le magasin.
Hi there.
Can I help you, partner?
Yeah, I'm looking for a fella. New Yorker, name of Nathan Kirk.
Never heard of him. We get a lot of New Yorkers. It's a resort town, you see.
I'm sure.
Try in the Welcome Center. They tend to know most of the visitors there.
Thank you.
D'accord, merci de m'avoir aidé. Au moins on sait où c'est maintenant. C'est en face.
You seen a fella? Fella from New York? Bald guy?
Yeah. A few New Yorkers come here in search of the West.
This one's a wanted man. I work for the government. Sort of. His name's Nathan Kirk.
Mr. Kirk? But he's so charming.
Is he staying here?
He's, up in room 3.
I'm gonna go pay him a visit. It's government business.
How exciting.
On va aller lui rendre visite. Il va comprendre de quel bois je me chauffe celui-là. Chambre 3. Voilà, ici.
Mr. Kirk! Mr. Kirk, you in there? Who is it?
Ah, j'ai pas le droit aux armes. Ok.
Stop! Hey! That's Nathan Kirk! Oh! Got him?
Oh, shut up.
L'ironie. Oh là là, mais...
Okay.
Ok, on va le capturer. Avec le lasso, je peux... Ouais, avec le lasso.
I know.
On va pas le tuer. Faut le capturer, c'est tout. Ouais, c'est bon, je sais, je sais. Ah, on pourra peut-être faire des primes avec lui, hein. Avec John. Vous pouvez déjà en faire avec Arthur.
Where are you going? Shit.
Ok. C'est difficile de voir où on va ici, hein. On va plus vite que lui, apparemment. On va la voir.
Nathan Kirk!
Ok.
You're back.
On va la voir, on va la voir. Il est pas encore assez près.
Look out. Easy now.
Ok, j'ai pas assez d'énergie pour mon cheval. Et j'ai pas de... J'ai pas de fortifiant pour cheval. De stimulant plutôt. Ah, je dois le laisser partir, hein. Non, on va y aller à fond, mais notre cheval va pas être très content, quoi. Non, on l'a, là. On l'a. Ok.
Oh, what you caught there?
Ok, on va le ligoter.
How'd you let him go?
Parfait. Et prends-le.
Thanks for that, Mr. Kirk. Real fun.
I'm an innocent
Allez, prends.
man, but it's all a mistake.
Les commandes ont un peu du mal, hein.
My wife is a desperate woman. Pay a very...
Hey, quiet now.
Where shall I send the money? I ain't been paid yet.
Hold on to it for me. Need to speak to the bank over
Je
in
tapais dans mon micro,
Blackwater.
sorry.
Loan for the property. Might make them happy to see I've got a boss.
So I've got a couple of other leads I could use your help with if you're interested. I'm usually at the saloon in Blackwater.
I need money pretty bad, so I'll come find you.
Ah bah d'accord, c'est ok. Parfait, mission terminée. Alors, est-ce que ça nous a rapprochés de l'autre du coup? Non, pas ça. Ah, c'est chiant, hein. Ah, c'est à Blackwater. Ah, mais du coup, on est plus... Ah, mais je viens de remarquer, c'est vrai, on a plus de primes sur notre tête ici. D'accord. Faut que j'aille ici, hein. Donc ça, c'est la banque de Blackwater. Hein.
Excuse me, sir. Can I help you?
Can I help you?
I hope so. I want a loan, sir. A line of credit, so I can buy some property.
What property?
An old ranch, Beecher's Hope.
Oh, that old dump?
I know it ain't much, but I ain't much of a farmer either. But I will get there.
That is a very unusual way of asking for a loan. Mr.
Marston.
Marston.
Only folk around here call me Milton. It's kind of a joke, I guess.
A joke, huh? Which folk?
Mr. Geddes? I work for him. He said that you could help me out. I mean, if you can.
So old David Geddes told you I'm the kind of man to loan a man with two names money so he can buy a rundown farm on account of his lack of farming skills, huh?
Don't sound too promising when you put it like that.
Well, how would you put it?
Sorry to waste your time, sir.
Oh, sit down. I'm sure we can figure something out. Now, of course, we'll be expecting you to make regular payments, and given a lack of much evidence you got any means of repaying, the terms won't be too great. But if my cousin vouches for you, it'll be okay with the bank.
Really?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Now, of course, we'll be expecting our money back regular as clockwork until the debt's settled. Otherwise, the farm reverts to the bank, no matter how much you paid.
I understand.
All right. Well, why don't you go check out the land while I fix the contracts and talk to Mr. Geddes. Oh, I heard there's squatters up there. We've been having so many problems recently, they'll need clearing on.
Sure.
Well, come back when you're done and we'll fix up the paperwork.
D'accord. Donc là, on a l'autre mission qui s'affiche à l'écran. Où est-ce que c'est? Ah, c'est là-bas. Oh, ça a pas l'air d'être si loin que ça, hein, j'ai l'impression. Ouais, tu peux m'aider, ouais.
I hope so. Who's in charge here?
No one, mister. This is a free country.
Now that I ain't so sure about. Listen, I'm buying this land. I'm afraid you guys are gonna have to go somewhere else.
Who's this?
I ain't sure. Some fancy Dan city boy says he owns this land. Or he's gonna.
Owns it.
That's what he says.
Okay. And how come we live in here?
I ain't sure.
Get the hell out of here. This land belongs to me now.
Ain't nothing on this earth belongs to no one, partner.
Looks like you made your decision then, partner.
Attends, il y en a qui s'est caché à l'intérieur. Vas-y, monte ta tête. Voilà.
right, you. The man with 2 names and no past. Come on in. How'd you make out?
Well, let's just say there are no more squatters.
Okay. Well, I got your paperwork ready. Now, you sure about buying this place? It's really run down, and the price isn't too great.
I think it would mean a lot for my wife. At least mean I was listening to her.
Okay. Well, sign here and here. Mm-hmm. Now, we own you, Mr. Marston, and we own Mr. Milton, too, and we own your property. But you can buy your freedom each week. Eventually, you will be a homeowner.
I understand.
Congratulations, you are now a real American, indebted and owned by the bank. I'm joking. They own me. They just own your property. Now, you can also use this line of credit for any home improvements you need to make, of course.
I can?
Sure. Be good, Mr. Marston. Welcome to home ownership. It's a beautiful thing. Let your wife know what to complain about. Just joking.
Well, it is you. Well, I thought you was dead, boy. Dead.
Uncle?
The very same. Come here. I saw you going into the bank, and by the looks of things, you ain't robbed it.
I've gone straight.
Bull crap.
No, for real. Well, I'm trying.
All these years, you ain't changed a bit. Maybe a little bit. I thought you was dead.
Not yet. Well, I got some things to take care
No,
of.
not a problem. I'll come too.
No, you don't have to.
Oh, I'm real sick, John. Lumbago. It's a slow and painful death, my brother.
Evidently.
Have a little pity, will you? Huh?
Come on, then.
All right.
Encore un autre personnage, ça.
You gonna mount?
Follow me.
Ah, d'accord. Donc ça, c'est la ferme, ça, c'est l'endroit où on travaille. Je trouve ça sympa, moi, comme épilogue, comme fin de jeu.
I don't care how I sing.
Now where west are we headed, you damn grunting fool?
This ranch a ranch I bought just now.
Is that what you were doing in the bank? Spending all your money? Oh, on a ranch in the armpit of West Elizabeth. Oh, my lord.
Not that that's any of your concern, but I was in the bank borrowing the money.
Well, that's even worse. Yeah, you can run from a bounty, John. You can't run from a bank. Is Abigail there?
No, she's, her and Jack are waiting until I'm set up before joining me out here.
You mean she left you? Oh, I never thought she was a smart woman, but, you know, this makes me think maybe I was wrong.
No more of that. Just bought this place. And you're lucky I'm showing it to you and not looking for a place to bury you out here. This is it. Look at her.
Okay.
What do you think?
Why exactly did you buy this dump?
For Abigail?
Why? Is she an idiot? No. What were you thinking?
I don't know. She said she wanted it.
She ever seen it? What are we gonna farm here? Rocks?
We?
You don't have a hope here without a wise hand at the tiller.
Enough of that. Get out of here. On your way.
No, you're stuck with me. Seems I'm stuck with you. John, the rock farmer.
So, you think I'm an idiot?
No, I know you're an idiot.
Épilogue, partie 2. Ah, c'est un gros épilogue, hein. Ouf. Alors, montons sur le cheval.
I'm back, girl.
Il y a un U là-bas. Ça va pas être aussi loin qu'il le prétend, à mon avis, hein. On doit être tout près. Ah bah c'est ici, d'accord. Doucement. On devrait peut-être faire quelques réparations ici, hein.
Working hard? It's the lumbago. If I overdo it, I'll get a relapse. It's very serious.
Get up or get out.
You can be so testy. What is it? Constipation?
Guess you're my proof I'll never quite outrun my sins.
You got so sanctimonious in your old age. No wonder she left you. It's like rooming with the King James Bible.
Get up!
Ow! I'm getting up. Oh, no, wait, what did I have to tell you? I went into town. I got a little drunk. Oh, shit! Well, we gotta go. We gotta go to Saint Denis. Charles Smith is alive, I reckon.
Charles Smith alive? Really?
I reckon. Unless I dreamed it all, and by the sound of it, not doing too good neither. Here we are.
Come on, let's get off.
All right.
Back in Saint Denis. I never liked this place.
Yeah, oh, me neither.
Donc ça c'est la grosse ville, à Saint-Denis. Donc on a traversé toute la map, quoi.
Let's go find that big sour.
Et là on va retrouver encore un autre personnage qu'on avait vu pendant l'histoire principale.
Good idea. I'll take the saloons, you take the slums.
How about I take the saloons and you take the slums?
Alors, au salon et au reseller. D'accord. Au saloon plutôt, ouais. On s'est compris, voilà. C'est juste moi qui ai un accent pourri. Ok, plus 20 en énergie. Ah, j'ai vraiment besoin de faire tailler cette barbe, hein. Elle est super grosse. Heureusement qu'elle pousse plus, hein, parce que... elle serait super longue. Ah, niveau 7 en énergie, d'accord. Mais c'est loin en fait, j'aurais peut-être dû appeler mon cheval. Attends, je vais appeler le cheval. Faut pas avoir à courir après. Parce que j'ai plus d'énergie, hein, sur le coup. Donc ça c'est le reseller, voilà. Espérons qu'il y soit.
Bonjour. How can I help you today, sir? Listen, you seen a big Indian fella?
Ah, Indian?
Yeah, a boxer.
No. Sorry, mister. No. Actually, yes. I think he's fighting, I believe. Fighting out behind Saint Saturnine.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
No problem.
D'accord. Attends, il y a la sortie là ou pas? Non. Un peu bizarre l'entrée de son magasin, hein. Elle est un peu mal foutue. Bon. Mon cheval vient ici, d'accord. Tant mieux pour moi, hein, j'ai l'impression.
You're a good filly.
Donc où est-ce qu'il est? Attends, je vais mettre ça sur la carte. Ah bah il est juste là, d'accord. Bon. Il est toujours en ville. Alors après comme antagoniste gentil, il y avait encore... il n'y avait plus personne en fait, j'ai l'impression. Non, il n'y a plus personne, je crois. Ouais? Ouais, je pense. Bah, je pense qu'il y en a encore, mais je sais plus leur nom.
was just beginning to enjoy some peace and quiet.
Asked that first barman I met. He told me Charles was here.
Folks, they love us
One of life's great mysteries, turns out.
And you are a killer. We both know what you gotta do. I'm leaving now.
He don't know the half of it.
John? You're...
I'm alive. So are you. So's he.
That's Uncle?
What are you doing?
I don't know. I'm alive.
Uncle thought maybe you was in some sort of trouble.
Kind of. Just... I don't know. I'm throwing fights for a few dollars.
Throwing fights?
Sure.
And you like that?
Of course not.
So...
So... Let me go place a bet. Come on. Man, I thought you were dead.
Sure. Abigail's still alive too, only she left me.
Excuse me. I'd like to place a bet.
On who?
On myself, to win. Lone Wolf.
How much?
All of this.
Okay. Funny thing, I pegged you for the favorite, but the odds just got real good. What about you, sir? A little wager on the wolf here? Real redskin brave.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Sure, I'm a fan of the wolf. Give me a bet on him.
have I got a treat for you. An epic battle
Se
between the
soutient à Charles.
descendant of ancient warriors and a not so noble savage. On my
Je vois rien
left,
d'ici.
a ferocious battler from
Ah,
the
d'accord,
valleys,
ok.
Simon of Wales. And on my right, an Indian Hercules. A savage, the untamable, the unbeaten, and dare I say unbeatable, Lone Wolf. You know how this works. No weapons, no forfeiting, no crying like a beaten child. Everything else goes. You win by knockout, you win by retirement, or you win by death. Let's have a good fight, boys. Let's keep it clean, but not so clean.
Hit him, Charles! Pretend he's Micah! Hit him, Lone Wolf! Come on! Try and stay on your feet, you hear? Don't black out just yet! Knock him out! Lone Wolf! Pretend he's Micah! Try and stay on your feet, you hear? Hit him, Charles! Lone Wolf! Hit him, Come on, Lone Wolf. Gotta get you the hell out of here.
Hey, Lone Wolf, whoa! How? Made my month, but you also made some fellas mighty unhappy.
So it goes.
Here's your share, partner.
If we'd just made the bet I said we
So you keen on staying around here or heading off with me and Uncle?
But, John, I haven't seen you two in years.
I know. But right now, my sense is you just need to lie low.
Where?
We got a little place up past Blackwater, in the high country.
Okay. I gotta grab my baggage. I booked a steamer heading upriver. That's why I was pretending to throw the fight.
Okay, boys. I'll meet you at the bridge outside Saint Denis.
What are you doing?
Just have a few errands to run.
You're useless.
I am a deep thinker.
Be quick.
Come on.
Ok. $40.
This way. My bag's on the dockside. So, what happened?
You mean back then? Arthur helped me get out. Gave me a chance to live, I guess. You know that Arthur...
Sure. Word got to me up north, so I went back and buried him in Miss Grimshaw.
I had to run. If any of us had been found, we'd have...
Oh, of course. I understand. He's where he would have wanted to be. A pretty hillside, facing the evening sun.
He gave me a satchel with some of his things in it. Remember that journal he always drew in? I got it. I'm a bit of a draftsman myself nowadays.
Well, he wasn't a good man. None of us were. But, maybe he was true to himself.
Him and his code. That pig-headed bastard. You get sick like that, I guess you gotta cling to something.
He was hoping to come out of it. Hope was about all he had left. Maybe all any of us have. Anyway, I heard all you were dead. Or I might have come looking.
And me, the same about you.
Dutch?
Who knows? Dead? Maybe? I'm not sure. I heard all kind of things, but one thing I know, he ain't around here. I ain't heard nothing real in years since, well, that time.
Nor me. Micah?
I hope that bastard's dead. You know, he was the one speaking to them agents.
What?
Putting them on us the whole time. Or since before I got off Sisika.
They picked up Strauss. The agents. Made a real mess of him. I heard he died in custody. Never said a word.
Guess some folk is strong in ways you can't see.
Everything that happened. All those deaths. Micah?
Okay.
Hold on.
What?
Careful.
Why?
Those are Guido Martelli's men.
Who?
He used to work for Angelo Bronte.
I've only been here an hour.
Hey. Come over here.
What now?
Well, you go left, I go right. On three. Three.
Ok. Ah, j'aime bien ce pistolet là. Il enchaîne les balles comme ça. Vas-y. Voilà. Super, on est recherché maintenant. Ah ouais, c'est stylé. Dans le chariot, ok.
Okay. Where was Uncle gonna meet us?
Over the bridge going out of town. West.
Hold on.
Ok. Est-ce qu'on se les fait ou on reste normal? Non, on va pas se les faire, on va pas se les faire. On va ranger l'arme.
Keep your eye out.
On va faire genre.
Saint-Denis ain't short on police.
Remember that. Only too well.
Anyone?
Good so far. The further we get from those gunshots, better chance we have. Of denying it, at least.
No. We can't get caught. Martelli has the police chief in his pocket. If they take us in, we won't get out of the interview room.
I don't want to get in a shootout over this. That's not the man I try to be anymore.
No, I don't want that either. You see anything? I think we're clear.
If I ever want to go back, remind me that I hate Saint Denis.
Guido Martelli will happily remind you of that.
Give me some simple folk and wide open spaces. Speaking of simple,
John! Charles! You boys been all getting up to no good?
kind of, been getting shot at.
Well, they weren't very good shots. Come on, let's head for home.
Sympa par ici. Ok, donc on a encore une mission avec l'oncle. Et une mission avec... Donc j'ai réfléchi, je vais commencer par celle de l'oncle. Hein.
Feels like old times. It's good to have the old gang back together again.
Let's just hope things don't turn out like last time.
There he goes. What'd I tell you, Charles? Boy is as sour as week-old milk. No wonder she didn't stay with you. Not even a retired $2 whore would stay with you. That's the goddamn truth. Now, you used to be decent company, but now you're worse than a snake with a toothache. All he does is whine, whine,
Why?
Excuse me?
Oh, don't get all angry. It ain't gonna change nothing. You're hopeless. And I mean that literally. You got no hope. I mean, look at you. Look at this place. Your dream home. I've had better nightmares than this dream. Oh, darling Abigail, I've changed. Come live with me in an outhouse I wouldn't ask my worst enemy to take a shit in.
What are you trying to say?
It's awful. It's a dump. The house has gotta go. Get some self-respect, you miserable sack of shit. Build a house a lady'd set foot in.
Place just needs a woman's touch.
It needs leveling. No woman would touch this place. Now, I reckon these horses can have it down in a minute. Here, come on. Tie that end around the horses. You loop that end around there. Horses will pull it clean down. We good?
I think so.
All right. Well, let's get going. Now just pull.
You got this, John? I'll go when you do.
Alors on y va en tir. Ah, on va tirer tout ça parce que... faut reconstruire, hein.
See? I told you it wouldn't be no trouble.
And now?
Now we head into town, buy ourselves a house right out of a book. Same as if it were a bicycle.
Where in town?
There's a fella by the train store. Cakes hardwood and timber.
Okay, you keep working here.
But if I don't go with you, who's gonna tell you
Just
that?
need a bit of peace and quiet from your incessant yapping. Charles, make him work. Whip him if you have to.
Comment ça, le fouetter? C'est un peu bizarre, ça. D'accord, mission terminée. Oui. Donc il n'y a que ça à dire comme mission, j'ai l'impression. Regardez-moi ça. Franchement, on se croirait vraiment dans le Far West, quoi. C'est trop bien fait, je trouve. Ah oui, la Blackwater, ok.
Hello, Sadie.
Oh, John. Come sit down.
Sure. You got any work?
Yeah. Well, there's always work. Whole country's getting robbed, robbing, or stopping robbers. Well, seems like there ain't much else in this world except bastards, victims of bastards, and the bastards who want to put the bastards in the ground.
And which are you, exactly?
Me? In my time, all three. But same as most people.
I guess.
Funny thing about this job, well, opportunity, I just might get to be all three again.
How you mean?
You ever heard of Shane Finley?
Cattle wrestler?
Murderer, thief, child killer. He's wanted in 5 states. I caught him last week. He was disguised as a lady in a house for fallen women. I was bringing him in, and I got robbed by a professional rival of mine, James Langton. Oh, he's a nasty bastard. I didn't much like him even before he robbed me.
That happened a lot. This line of work.
Yeah, but they're all people like me. Anyway, now they're holed up in the desert down south, waiting to head north so they can hand them in to the state troopers in the north country. I'd given up on the job as just a bad lot, but now that you're here, maybe we can go rob them back.
Is the money good?
Yeah, it's real good. Plus, I don't much like getting robbed by no one. Come on.
Where is it we're heading again, you say?
South. Now come on, mount up.
En route.
Ahead of us.
Of course.
On a de la route à faire. Ah, c'est loin. Ok. Oh, désolé monsieur, je ne vous avais pas vu. Allez hop, je te provoque.
About ready to put your
Follow
lights
me.
out.
Let's ride.
Ouais. D'accord. Bon. Tu me cogneras pas, j'ai pas envie. J'ai pas envie d'être recherché moi.
New horse?
Some folk buy ranches, some buy horses. Horses are cheaper.
He looks mean.
He is.
My ranch? It's something else, you know. You gotta come up there.
Ain't had any trouble?
Some squatters, but that's it for the most part.
That's good. Maybe these fellers I heard about have stayed north or gone off somewhere else or dropped down dead in their own tracks.
It's good country.
All country is good. It's just folk that are bad.
You know who I got up there with me?
Uncle.
Besides Uncle.
Abigail?
Abigail ain't come there just yet.
Really? You, wanna talk about it?
Well, maybe, but Charles Smith. We found Charles Smith.
Charles? He's alive?
Yeah. He's doing okay. He was prize fighting in Saint Denis. Weren't seeming too well. He took everything real hard. But I think life on the plains is gonna be good for him.
I always liked Charles. You send him my best.
I will. You know, you can come along too. Build a cabin on the land.
I've done that all before. Can't do it again. I'm on my own now, John. I ain't so good with people.
The offer's there whenever you want it.
That's kind. Unlikely to be taken up, but kind.
You heard anything of Dutch?
Nothing. You?
No. You'd think.
C'est pas ça que je voulais faire. D'accord.
Character. Word would get out.
That's one way of putting it. Look, what happened with the gang changed everyone who was a part of it. The Dutch who put a blanket round me after the O'Driscolls, that weren't the same man at Beaver Hollow. And now, he might not be so colorful no more.
You see a man whose character changed. I see a man who got found out for who he truly was. We was fools to follow him. I was a fool and I paid for it. But I was one of the lucky ones.
Micah, John. Micah's the one who set it off.
I blame me for following Dutch for too long, but I blame Micah for most everything else.
He's out there.
And someday, I hope we'll find him. But not now.
On te retrouvera, Mika. Et on s'occupera bien de ton cas. Ne t'en fais pas. Ah, c'est beau comme ça, le paysage comme ça, les petites cinématiques qui reculent comme ça. Les plans peu variés.
There's a spot up ahead where we can see over most of the country. They'll be down there.
So, James Langton, the bounty hunter, has got this outlaw you captured in a women's boarding house?
Shane Finley. Correct.
And we aim to have Langton give him back to us before he rides north with him to hand him over to some state troopers?
Correct again. Though the giving back part is optimistic.
I'm forever the optimist.
Ok, bon, bah, on va s'en occuper. On va retrouver le criminel et le chasseur de primes. Il va s'occuper d'eux.
We cut off here.
Ah, coupons par ici, d'accord. Je te suis, Sally, c'est toi la chef.
This is the place.
It's a view, all right.
Come on, let's go take a look down in the valley.
Oh, c'est beau, hein. Ah, c'est incroyable. Le jeu est vraiment beau. Ok, les jumelles. Je vais me mettre ici à côté d'elle. Voilà.
You have binoculars, don't you?
Ah, c'est... Non, c'est... C'est les jumelles que je voulais.
Anything?
Not yet. Keep
Attends, je peux
looking
pas...
between here.
Ah, bizarre, ok.
They'll be there somewhere.
I think I see something.
Yup. There they are, down there.
Who's who?
Well, the bounty is the feller who's all tied up.
Very funny.
And that big fat feller with the funny hat, that's James Langton. The other fellas just work for him.
Where do you think they're heading?
Come on. Let's go follow
Ok.
him.
On doit les intercepter, je parie. Hein.
Got to follow it, John. Come on.
Bah, c'est plutôt elle qui doit se dépêcher là, sur le coup.
Underneath us. Let's go.
T'es déjà après moi. Ok. On va se les faire. Hein.
They'll be coming through here.
C'est beau, mais c'est dangereux de rester sur le bord. Hein. Ah, j'arrête pas de percuter les autres chevaux sur le...
Stop fooling around and ride proper. There they are. We follow and keep an eye on them.
D'accord.
Yeah.
On va les avoir. Sinon, on peut prendre le snipe et on se les fait un par un, quoi, mais bon.
Stay back from the edge.
Bah ouais, c'est ce que j'essaye de faire.
You won't get north through here. What are you doing, huh?
You talking to me or Langton?
Sorry, I ain't used to having anyone with me.
Ah ouais, en restant seul toutes ces années, là.
My guess is they'll stop up ahead. We can get a better look at them.
You know his thinking pretty well.
If you can't outgun them, you gotta outthink them.
On va voir si il causera toujours quand je m'alterne
Canyon
avec
opens
lui.
up down a ways. We'll head them off there.
On va l'avoir, on va l'avoir, hein. On va le coincer. Ils vont aller en prison.
Up here, get off your horse. This might be our chance. Yeah, they're stopping. And that sure is Shane Finley coming off the back of his horse.
What are they waiting for?
The rest of Langton's men, I think.
Langton's doing pretty well for himself. How come he's got all them men and you work alone?
I got you. You're worth 10 of them.
Great.
All right, so what you think? Should we threaten them, start shooting at them, or sneak down and pick them off one by one? I reckon sneaking down is our best opportunity, but it's your call. John, come back. What we doing?
D'accord. On prend une décision.
Never mind, John.
Ah, on va leur tirer dessus.
Let's just start shooting. Maybe they'll all run off.
Yeah, they'll scatter right away. I'm going over here.
Okay.
Ah. Ah, c'est au snipe. Attends, ok. Ok, on va l'avoir. Il y en a encore un. Hein. Ok, on la suit. J'arrive. Ah, ils sont là. Attends. Sur le coup, je vais prendre mon petit pistolet là. Oh, je l'adore ce pistolet. Meilleur pistolet. Heureusement qu'on n'a pas l'acheté. Attends. Oh là là. C'est tuerie.
How many men's he got?
We need to deal with those men up there.
Ouf. Attends, objet. Voilà. Ok, c'est bon. Vas-y, il va se manger des balles. Il est pas mort, lui. Ok. Ah, il a rien touché. Hein. Ah, il vise bien, lui. Hein. Ok, attends. On va la voir. J'ai pas parlé pendant 2 minutes parce que je l'ai concentré là. Oui. Ok. Ah, il est là. Ils sont encore pas mal, hein. Ok, meurt. Voilà. Il est encore là-haut. D'accord. On va aller en bas. Ah, c'est du tac au tac, hein. Oula, mais attends, d'accord. Il va comme ça, là. Bah, mais tu veux y aller comment? Elle a sauté comme ça aussi, elle, hein. Ok, donc. Où est-ce qu'elle descend? Ah, mais par là, d'accord. J'avais pas vu. Oh là là. Gabi. On va se les faire, hein. Pas le boss. Il est où? Il est là. Enfin, c'est pas le boss, c'est la prime, mais... Il est encore vivant, hein.
We need our horses.
I know that. Hold on. Look at him here dead. I told you I'd kill every last one of you, Langton.
Are you with her? What's it look like?
Ok. Mais non, mais qu'est-ce qu'il fait?
Time to collect. Okay, you're taking Phil.
On va le charger.
Now let's get out of here. Come on.
On s'en va. Ah, c'est sûr, c'était sûr. Oh, on s'en fout, on s'échappe. Attends, on prend des pistolets, c'est plus facile. Ah là, on n'a pas le choix, on a dû le prendre. Ok. Non, mais attends, t'es sérieux? Ah là, j'ai aucune chance, c'est bon. Attends. Vas-y, prends-le. Prends. Il prend, mais... Il veut pas prendre. Allez, allez. Non. C'est abusé, par contre. Attends, je vais me charger deux. Mais oh, mais... J'en ai marre. Dis-moi que c'est pas ce point, que c'est le bon point de passage, parce que si on recommence tout depuis le début, je vais chier, mais je vais chialer. Ok, c'est bon. Bon, si on s'en prend un nouveau, je vais pleurer. Allez, concentrez, cette fois-ci. Voilà, mangez-vous ça. Dans la tronche. Oh, on a qu'à les ignorer, et puis ça change rien. C'est trop dur de tirer et de se concentrer. Ok, on s'en fout. Moi je fonce. Plus on fonce, mieux c'est. Ah, celui derrière nous, il m'énerve. Ok, je me suis pas pris son cheval cette fois-ci. Pourquoi on s'arrête? Ah. Ok, c'est fini avec eux.
need to relieve myself.
D'accord.
There'll be a bucket in your cell.
Encore.
I'm serious.
Yep, and so am I. Hit him, John, please.
Hey, you don't need to do that just because she told you to. I don't need to be hit. Just want to be treated civil.
Shut it.
You heard the lady.
Thank you.
I still protest my innocence. This
Ça
woman
doit être
ripped
ça,
me
ouais.
out of my bed, kidnapped me, then let Langton kidnap
Ça
me.
doit être ça.
Then you killed them all and kidnapped me back. I'm the victim here. Damn you.
John, would you be so kind as to shut him up?
Don't listen to her. Now, let me speak my piece. There's no call to hit me, mister.
Listen to him squirm. Jesus.
Bad dog.
That's it. County work ain't easy, John.
No, but I can see now it has its rewards.
That's a whole lot easier with a partner.
That back there, you didn't need a partner. You needed a whole company behind you.
We did fine. And with Langton and his men gone, there'll be more demand for our service.
Sadie, you know I'm a rancher now. Mostly.
And I know how you're paying for your ranch.
Don't spread that around.
Hey, I won't. But it would be good to have you along some more. Here we are. Grab him and bring him in, John.
Sure.
Allez, il va pourrir
And a basket.
en cellule.
Brought
Maintenant
in
carré avec son
Shane
cheval. Ok. Là, c'est qu'on leur reprend tous les liens d'affection avec les chevaux. Ouf. Et du coup, en fait, on va jouer avec John. D'accord. Où est-ce qu'on doit aller? Je vois pas du tout. Ah, c'est ici. On peut pas rentrer. Je vois pas du tout où il faut aller en fait. Attends. Il y a une entrée par là? Ah, elle est rentrée. Elle. Ok, j'avais pas pigé, j'avais pas capté. Donc lui, il va aller en cellule.
We're gonna watch you swing.
What for? I didn't do anything. Nothing. It's all lies.
I thought you said you lost him.
Well, I did, but we got him back. Oh, and James Langton's dead. We killed him.
Why'd you do a thing like that?
It was him that robbed me.
Okay. Here. Here's a decent price on Finley.
Mm-hmm, I know. You want this money to go to the bank, too?
No, I'll take it myself.
Okay, Jim Milton.
It's John Marston here.
All right, well, if you need any more work, you can find me in town. Or maybe I'll find you.
I'm retired.
Sure. Be well, John.
$200. Ok. À combien de pourcents on est de l'histoire à votre avis? Moi je parie sur un petit 85 là, tu vois. On va regarder ça dès que le truc aura disparu là, la petite affichage. Parce que le petit affichage plutôt. Chaque fois que je maintiens ça va. Voilà. Ah non mais ça peut maintenir, c'est juste option. Donc progression. 85%, bah ouais j'avais raison. Et c'est long, vous trouvez pas? D'accord. Ça, c'est super long comme jeu. Il faut avoir le temps, quoi. Ça traîne un peu, mais voilà. Du coup, mon cheval. On va arrêter ici pour la vidéo. On continuera la prochaine fois. Merci à tous d'avoir regardé cet épisode. N'hésitez pas à liker, à vous abonner, à partager, à commenter, à activer la cloche de notification, bien sûr. Et nous, on se dit à demain pour la suite de l'aventure. Prenez soin de vous. À très bientôt. Ciao, ciao.